Hi, it's Rachel, and this is ottoKWORLD, ottoK, go! Today I am at Digital Media City in front of the SBS Content Media Hub building, and I'm going to be attending the pre-recording for KARD at the show. So the show is one of the live music shows here in Korea, and I am a big KARD fan. I have been since before their debut, and I've been lucky enough to come and enjoy a lot of their live broadcasts and music show performances, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit about the experience and give you information as to how you too can come to music shows when you're in South Korea. There's actually a lot of rules when it comes to getting into music shows, especially when you're with fan clubs, and the rules depend on the group. So I know how to get in for KARD, but I don't necessarily know how to get in for groups like EXO or Big Bang or Blackpink or Super Junior. A lot of the bigger groups, those are a lot harder to get into, and you really have to be a long-standing member of their fan clubs. For newer groups though, they do welcome new fans to come and support the groups, so that's your best chance to come and see these music shows in person. For KARD, you have to follow their Twitter account, and that's where they post their information. They don't have a fan cafe, which is very helpful for foreigners because Twitter is much easier to decipher. Even though their account is still in Korean, you can translate it, and I find that it's very easy to follow along. So for KARD, you have to have the physical album, so you need to have bought that and bring it with you to the day of the recording. And then as well, you need you have had to have signed up online. So for KARD, usually it's the day before the show, and they'll tell you, okay, 8 p.m. you need to sign up with this Google document, and that makes it really easy for foreigners as well. So you just put your name, your phone number, and birth date, and then a few hours later they'll release the list of everyone's name and your number. So once you get here, they'll count you by number and put you in order. So you don't have to get here hours and hours beforehand. You already have a number and a place in line, and that will determine the order that you go into the show. Your number will change depending on what you have. So if you have the album as well as the digital Melon certificate, which you have to print, they give you instructions on how to do that. I'll show you a little bit as to what it looks like, but you need to bring that along and they'll check it off. For KARD, they now have a slogan. So you need to bring the slogan as well, and that helps your ranking. So like, for example, today I was number 18 on the list, but because I had all of the things, I'm actually number 11 today. So, which is a pretty good number. Unfortunately, for the actual live show, usually they only take about 10, so it's iffy if I'll be able to go to the live show later today and see the other groups, but really I came here to see KARD, so I'm still very, very excited. One other fun thing that they do, they didn't do this last promotions, but this is their first comeback, and they now have this little stamp book. So every time you come to a show, unfortunately I've been really busy lately, so this is my second show that I've gone to, but they give you a sticker, and as well as some stickers at the bottom, and at the end of their promotions you get the chance to get maybe a signed CD, a signed poster, so it really rewards the fans that come to as many performances as they can. I was really sad because they didn't do it during the debut promotions, and I was going to like every show. I think I went to like 10 music shows for them, and they didn't do that kind of reward system, so it's a pity, but I'm really glad that they're implementing it now. Even though I wasn't able to record or give any commentary during the actual recording, let me tell you a little bit about what actually went down. So we went inside at about 1:15 and they let us directly into the studio. And once we were there, they lined us all up. There were only about, I think, 15 KARD fans there, so they put us in the front row. We were also recording with gugudan, and gugudan had quite a few fans there, and so they were behind us because KARD was going to go first. The KARD came out almost as soon as we were lined up, and they greeted everyone. They asked if everyone had eaten 밥 먹었어요. Like, they really were waving to all the fans, and it was just really cute that they're so connected to the hidden KARDs that come to the shows. The first run through is more of a camera test, I believe, and so we weren't doing any fan chants. We weren't screaming yet. And it's amazing, especially in comparison to US fans, which is where I'm from. The fans are so controlled. I mean, yes, they're so excited to see KARD, but it's also this, it's a much more reciprocal relationship. You are interacting with your idols pretty much on a daily basis when they're promoting. But yes, they record the run through, and then KARD leaves the stage and then goes backstage to watch the performance. So they monitor their dancing, their head movements, like even the tiniest details, just to make sure that they're looking at their camera at the right time, that nothing seems off, that their positioning looks okay. So it's a very technical kind of review. And then once that's done, they come back on stage, they greet everyone again, and they give them position right away. And this time, this is when the fans will cheer and do the fan chants, which are so, so important to the experience. KARD performed that one time, and actually that was the final time. They did such an amazing job that they didn't need to do it a second or third time as well. Unfortunately for the KARD fans, though, it means that you only get to see them that 2 times, and then they leave right away. So they just say, thank you, we are KARD, and then bow and wave goodbye. So yeah, so that was the experience. Pretty much all the music shows run similarly, especially if it's pre-recorded. If it's on live stage, then they'll only do it once. They really only have that one chance. But today was pre-recorded, so we got to see them twice. And any fans that came to the live show, they get to see KARD perform again, even though it won't be broadcast. So KARD will actually still get on stage and still perform, even though it's only for the audience. So that's pretty cool. So it is worthwhile to still go to the live show. So after KARD left the stage and gugudan came out, and they actually performed 3 times. So they did 1 camera run through and then 2 times with the fan chants and the fans screaming. So yeah, so overall the whole recording took about an hour, or it feels quick, but yeah, it was about a full hour of recording and watching the cameramen, and it really is such a cool experience. Seriously, if you have the chance to go to a music show, you definitely should as a fan of K-pop, because it's something that is just so unique experience that you can't get anywhere else. So I hope you guys have a chance to go in the future. We finished the KARD pre-recording. It was so much fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was informative, and please let me know in the comment section below if you have any further questions about getting into music programs or what it's like to experience this kind of thing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record inside. They're very, very strict on that, and if you do get caught recording, you can be blacklisted and not allowed in the fan club or allowed to attend those music programs ever again. So you don't want to risk it, and I've seen it happen before, and the entire fan club will get punished. So don't do it. And you can see the live performance on TV anyway, so it's not a big deal. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Young!